We're all very familiar now that we live in unusual times. And like many schools, we've made a decision to put a presentation online for you to be able to view aspects of our sixth form. I do retain a real sense of optimism that by the time your GCSE results come in and you're ready to start the sixth form, we will be doing that live and in person and without the restrictions that currently curtail us. Be that as it may, today I would like to focus on three things. The three areas that I believe Nishkam High School can help foster your development in the next stage of your educational journey. The three areas that I want to speak about briefly are to do with academic excellence, personal growth, and independent learning. We use the same means to accomplish all of those goals, and that is our belief in a faith-inspired, virtues-led approach to education. With regard to academic excellence, we hold excellence in the heart of everything that we do. We have an outstanding track record as a new free school, and we certainly craft and create our curriculum to make sure that we understand what excellent goals look like, excellent outcomes look like, and we craft backwards in terms of the development of our assessment, our pedagogy, and the way in which we impart the subject knowledge and skills that will enable you to become an excellent A-level student. With regard to personal growth, we believe that it's not just in the development of the individual, but in those of others that sixth formers can serve. We certainly want you to be the very best that you can be, but at the top of school, you undoubtedly become the role models for those in lower year groups. We very much look forward to those of you that have something to offer in this domain, whether that's in the way that you dress, whether that's in the way that you speak, whether that's in the way that you conduct yourself, whether that's in the way of the outcomes that you might achieve or accomplish. You become a role model and an inspiration for others. In terms of your own personal growth, we believe that there is much to learn from the wisdom of religion, or religions, and we encapsulate those in a shared set of virtues that we believe help you with your moral compass to navigate your way through an ever increasingly complicated world. With regard to independent living, you are getting to an age as young adults where at 18, you get the vote, you get greater independence, and we, along with your family and your community, want to foster the skills that are going to be important to you moving forward. Whether that's into the world of further education or into the jobs market, apprenticeships, whatever it is that you might aspire to do. A very important part of Nishkam High School is our sixth form leadership team. We want to give you roles and responsibilities that help both your development and the development of others. And of course, we expect you to fulfill the accountability that goes with that role. We'll help you, we'll train you, and your voice is really important in helping me to guide Nishkam High School on its journey forwards. As part of our virtual presentation to you today, there are many others that will speak, and they'll speak with the authority of being experts in their subject areas. Mr. Rua is our Assistant Principal for Sixth Form, and he will talk to you about the many and varied extracurricular opportunities that we have at Nishkam High School, as well as the connections that we enjoy with established noteworthy organisations such as the University of Birmingham and the University of Aston. My final piece to you returns us to our shared virtues. We fundamentally believe that these virtues will allow you to serve humanity well. They will nurture you in the development of your own faith and beliefs, become the best person that you can possibly be, and consequently reach your own personal fulfillment as a person and a student. I very much look forward to an opportunity to meet with some of you who choose to come to Nishkam High School as part of our sixth form in September 2021. Until then, to you all, stay safe and well. Thank you.
I have the pleasure of leading a growing sixth form in the heart of Birmingham, building on the many successes and accolades that our school has acquired since its launch back in 2012. Each and every year, we see a significant proportion of our internal students continuing their journey with us following their GCSEs, and we welcome a strong number of joining students from external schools with each new Year 12 cohort, both from grammars and non-selective schools. Being smaller than most sixth forms, we're in a strong position to tailor our provision to those in front of us, ensuring that students can and do reach their potential. While sixth form is about your studies in and around your chosen subjects, here at Nishkam we place a great emphasis on broadening your horizons in and around the areas of careers, university, apprenticeships and work experience, with our students benefiting from the many outreach opportunities that our location affords us, being situated near to leading businesses and universities in the city. Students in both Year 12 and 13 have a rich vein of opportunities to pick from, and we give students the platform, underpinned by our faith-inspired, virtues-led approach to education, to grow and develop themselves both academically, personally, and spiritually. Each and every year, we see a large proportion of our students securing their first choice universities, with many of those being Russell Group universities, and a good cross-section of our students successfully applying for medicine, dentistry, and Oxbridge places. We are experienced in preparing students for their next steps and ensuring that you, the students, have the greatest chance of getting to where you wish to go. Applications are now open online. I look forward to speaking to many of you in the near future, and indeed welcoming successful applicants next September, following what I hope will be a successful set of GCSE results.
My name is Mrs. Kaur and I'm a teacher of science at Nishkam. But before a teacher, my journey at Nishkam began in 2012 when I joined as a sixth form student. Starting at a new school was definitely a little intimidating. I didn't know what to expect, and it took a lot of consideration because I wanted to make sure that I was at a school that would motivate me academically to do well in my chosen A-level subjects. But what I didn't realise at the time was how much support Nishkam would be able to provide me academically, but also personally with my journey in faith and virtues. Nishkam gave me the guidance, tailored resources, and advice I needed to pursue my career in science. I in fact can still remember the smell of the newly furbished labs and spending moments of fascination learning about the human body and its interaction with the environment. With determination, I went on to graduate as a biomedical scientist and was soon employed by Sandwell and West Birmingham Hospitals Trust in the biochemistry department. And I was aiding with the diagnosis of diseases in patients by examining all sorts of samples such as kidney stones, blood samples and urine. The opportunity to reflect, demonstrate virtues and work collectively on your study and self is a unique experience only available at Nishkam. This has become a part of my innate practices, and I am grateful that I have a job that allows me to make reflections on my growth as an individual in my career, but also as a young adult on how I want to give back to my community. Whilst working in the hospital, I had the opportunity to train new starters that joined the Trust, and by reflecting, I began to realise I really enjoyed teaching individuals. So I decided to study my PGCE in science, the subject that was taught to me with so much passion and enthusiasm at Nishkam. To my luck, the opportunity to teach at Nishkam arrived, and I was able to return and share my love for this subject with the students. Having both a student and teacher perspective, I've had the chance to see the work teachers do at the forefront, providing our students with a rich curriculum and invaluable resources, but I also see the work that happens behind the scenes. I see how much my colleagues work collectively to ensure that they are able to support students in their studies, health and well-being. I'm left in awe every day, and I am so grateful that I get to continue reflecting, progressing and working on myself personally as well as in my career. At Nishkam, we take moments throughout the day to consider perseverance, determination and resilience. And I'd recommend this for all students because these virtues will guide you in all aspects of your life. I would like to leave you with what I have heard since the beginning of my journey at Nishkam, and that is, at Nishkam, we believe every student can and will achieve. I can testify to this as a student, but also because I am pursuing this as a teacher.